Okay, Fran, thanks for joining us again.
It's a pleasure yet again to be here.
The fourth time in as many minutes. So just before we started filming, I said, that is a bright harness. Tell us more about this piece of glory.
This piece of glory is the new 4-slide Mammut harness. Okay?
So,
it's when they designed this, they wanted to look at something, the basic elements of a harness. So it's really beginners, intermediate harness done at a really sensible price point. So to do this, what they did is they took the main components, the padding, the webbing, the buckles. So there's 2 widths of webbing, thicker in the waistband and thinner in the leg loops. Each at the top, you have 2 buckles for adjustment, so you can get it this nice and centered, and 2 buckles lower down, 1 on each leg loop. So that's why it's called the 4-slide. The foam is an EVA foam, really comfortable. 4 large loops. It's split at the back. People often ask, why is it split? Makes it easier to fold up. The reason this one is black on one side and orange on the other is if there's a group, people are taking groups out and they ask them to put their harnesses on, they know they've put them on correctly if all the orange is on the left and all the black is on the right. If somehow it looks like that, then they know they haven't put it on correctly.
well, I never, Fran. That is an interesting solution to a problem which I'd never personally encountered, but that probably speaks for how long it's been since I last did any climbing instruction.
Yeah, well, it's really important that people put on correctly. So, but not everybody wants to buy them in a black and an orange. Oh, one thing I didn't mention, the Belay loop has indicator webbing. So there it appears black, but as it wears through, then red fabric will come through and you'll know that the Belay loop is wearing out and it's time to get a new harness.
And you say you've got other colours in these for when the two-tone isn't of appeal?
We've got this nice turquoisey blue. And we have all black.
Stealth. So tell us a bit, because you've probably tried these on, is how do they feel once on with that split back? Do you notice any difference, or does it just feel, exactly the same as any other harness, or more comfortable even?
It feels exactly the same really as any other harness, and everybody that's tried them on has said that they're really comfortable. It's not going to be the most breathable of fabrics, so on a hot day they might get a bit sweaty, but from a price point of 55 quid, they're a really comfortable, strong beginner's harness.
It's nice to see other big obvious features, like the sizable gear loops as well, because what you often find, and again, more often than it's not, it's often European brands, because of the fact that they may be slightly more sport focused than they are trad focused, that the gear loops can end up really small because of the fact that you may only be carrying 6 quick draws or something like that, rather than blooming a rack of wires, half a load of camming devices, some hexes, and then whoever knows what else on, basically the kitchen sink, all attached to your harness. So it's nice to see some respectable sized gear loops.
Yeah, totally agree with you. I mean, obviously Mammut comes from a Swiss heritage, so it's the Alps, so it is.
There is. Yeah, I mean, it was a slight generalisation. There is 1 or 2 alpine or traditional sort of mountaineering peaks within Switzerland, that is for sure.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, so that's it. That's the new 4-slide harness.
And all of these are available, when these videos are published, so this will be March time, and they'll all be available and hitting the shops then as well. So
they should be there, yeah. I have some quick draws on order, and they should be in my house for March. I've been reliable.
Let's hope that when this is published, we'll all be out climbing wearing this stuff.
Yeah, totally.
Great. Thanks, Ben. Cheers for that.
Cheers, thank you. See you later.